And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set up. 18 Gator.
54. It's our time. It's our time.
Get it.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They give the Chubb out of the gun. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Mike 5-4. Hey. Right there. 54. Right there.
Yep.
54, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
54.
Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on.
And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Pull it together.
Look at me. Zipper. 5.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
No chance.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Wahoo!
Check 59.
Yes.
Looking to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Let's go.
Now Minshew. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Set, ready? 8-3.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Big grip.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Off play action, it's Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines They're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And all the way home for a Broncos score. DJ Shark with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big run there by Gurley. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Minshew sets to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Check 49, check 49.
Shoot.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
That's how we do.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
60 outlaw.
Slam, slam, slam.
Buzz, buzz.
50's the money.
Ready, ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And that will be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on,
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And it's 3rd down.
Set up. 70, Indy. Hey, Haywood.
Check, check. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Here we go,
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Smith!
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. So we got man. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Deep rip! Deep rip!
From the pistol, it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
We go set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go. Watch time. Watch time.
Look. Squeeze.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, watch edge. Watch edge.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Ready! 30 base.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Mike, 16.
Now.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Flushed out right. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep getting sacks.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
8-3.
36.
Hey, Charlie.
Brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard
16,
line.
Mike 16. I got him. Hey, check Mike 16. Check Mike 16. Hey.
Ready.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I got him.
25.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hey, defense, let's go.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, high 7. Hit it.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Let's go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take it.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Charlie, man, I got you.
Now it's the backup Mariota. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 2nd and 6. That's going to be caught. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on,
the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. On second down, Minshew. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun is Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Team 6.
Hey, check back 16. Check back 16.
Cut.
Bound to lose one. Number 16. Check Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Rock it. Put it.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Big edge.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Mike, check. 59. Tackles. Watch safety creep. Creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 15.
Hey, Foxtrot. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. 5.
They'll set up a throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for DJ Sharp. Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, exit.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check back 16. Hey, tight. Number 16's coming.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
On the set.
Mike, 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Bravo. Now.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Got it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch this. Hey, lock it. Shoot.
Here's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Big hold of the 30. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Y'all playing fight.
They're going to try and throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Gurley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Target.
Now high. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play, he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Go.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hard.
I'm here all day.
Now.
Here's Gurley.
He's checking credit.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Ready up.
Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50.
I smell fear. Hey, Orbit.
I smell fear in that offense.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Got his target, Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Ready.
Switch up.
Strong left. Christian, Travis, 5.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again they run with Gurley. Good move by Gurley. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Minshew sets to throw. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more coming.
Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 yards. 6-6. Pull it high. Lead dribble.
Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They're going to look to throw. And he's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Back to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
2nd down and goal. Minshew. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Todd Gurley. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He'll get this one to Patrick. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. taken in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Now back to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Get that ball right here. Mike 7. Mike 7. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Come on,
so now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Get it.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
Bam. Bam. Ready to go. Shoot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will wind up a